So I actually have a college degree in coaching, sports coaching, but I've been coaching 25 years. And I started out really doing performance-based coaching with high-performing leaders and high-performing teams. A lot of focus on process and performance. And in recent years, as I got certified, I really have shifted to more focus on an inner game rather than an outer game. So moved from really skills and expertise and knowledge transfer to really working on some of the things that limit our capability and capacity to scale and lead others to success. I love that it's a partnership. I love there's a space that you're in or that the person that I'm coaching is in, and there's a space that I'm in. And when we're coaching, there's a third space. You know, ICF talks about coaching presence, and that third space is magical. All kinds of possibility and hope and potential, I think, really come out in that space, and there's really nothing else exactly like it. I'm a person that really has enjoyed and loved credentials. So I'm a tax attorney, I was involved in financial services, have a lot of credentials around investment. So for me, the ICF's framework and infrastructure really created a level of confidence in me by giving me the tools and the resources to shore up those parts of me as a coach that I wasn't necessarily consciously competent about. And I also think that we have a lot of folks out there today that are calling themselves coaches that are not credentialed and that have really just hung out a shingle. And so there's a lot of people seeking a sounding board or help or the kind of transformational support that coaching can provide. And so having a credentialing agency that can actually hold to a standard that gives people the comfort to know that they're working with somebody that was certified in the things that people are going to need in order to achieve the kind of transformation they're seeking is really powerful. You know, that's such an interesting question, this idea of shift in perspective. Again, I think one of the core things about coaching is expanding the breadth of our perspective, how we look at the world and how we perceive things. Faith is a really critical element of my life, so I would say, you know, there's kind of two quotes that I would say have been foundational in defining me. First would be Henry Nouwen. What Henry Nouwen has said is, when our wounds cease to be something we're just ashamed of, but they are a source of healing, then we become wounded healers. And I think that's the way we all walk around. So there's that influence and this idea of recreation or becoming something new, I think is really powerful and influential, that we can approach things with curiosity and not judgment, and that we're always constantly in recreation. And then the second one would be Dallas Willard. He's a philosopher from USC, and one of the things that he has said that has been a core principle, or at least something that I've had to really work on in my life, is to ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. Ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. And when we think about, especially in the business world where I spend the bulk of my time, people are living frantic, unexamined lives by default. And in order for them to take a pause and step back and really be able to raise their level of self-awareness, I think is a powerful way for them to reach in and become who they were created to be. So people that really, authors, anybody that's writing books, I'm insatiably curious, so anybody that's written anything down that's interesting has definitely had an influence on my life.